Press. Happy Christmas! Ho, 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 ho. Oh, no.
Hello and welcome everybody to the Happy Boys. We're good about to talk about drinking suds. I am Brian Belicki.
And I'm your co-host, of course, the creepy uncle of podcasting, a.k.a. Uncle Ice Cream. Hi, little Ice Cream Nation, recording live as always from the Ice Creamatorium. Editor-in-Chief here at the North Pole Weekly. Dr. Officer Cream reporting for ice cream duty. Ice cream.
Ice cream.
And AFK, of course, all ice creams are beautiful. I'm the OGC, the original gangsta ice cream.
I get down the ICE.
Yeah, you know I see me. And Santa rules everything around me. Santa. And jingle
bells, y'all.
Wow. So southern of us.
I know. So funny story about that. My immediate boss is from, he was born and raised in Texas. And I joined the meeting and I went, howdy. Say again?
What about your later boss? Like down the road.
My later boss?
Yeah, you have your immediate boss, and you have your later boss.
Oh, that is, yes. Gotcha. Wave goodbye to that later boss, because he's coming farther down the line.
And then you have your skater boss. See you later, boss.
See you later, boss. Yeah.
Sorry,
they're singing a song they wrote. Anyway,
bad interruption.
Worth it, I think. Guys, let us know in the comments if that interruption was worth it, please. So I joined the meeting. I said, howdy, y'all. And he's like, are you making fun of Texas? And I was like, no, I was just raised on SpongeBob. And then I sent him the video about Texas being dumb. He never got back to me. So jury's out on whether I still have a job.
You probably don't. Let's be honest.
Yeah. Well, it's worth the bit to tell him that the stars at night are dull and dim whenever they're over dumb old stupid Texas.
You gotta lean into it. So what would your career change be if today was your last day at work?
I guess SpongeBob enthusiast. I don't know. I think it should be a rule that you have to go into the thing that you
that made you lose.
It's the talk to a rule. You have to go into the thing that got you fired.
Yeah.
And lean into it. Yeah.
That's fair. So I should be a porn star because I got caught watching porn at work.
Oh, I think that means you have to just like be a gooner.
Like a masturbator, yeah.
Yeah, just like professional goon status.
Okay.
You gotta have a goon room. You gotta have
goon squad.
Goon squad, yeah. Your friends that you do it back to back with. Back to back being like physically and also like, let's do another one.
I do like right away. No refractory period for these boys.
No.
I do like being back to back with another person. Like not necessarily when I'm masturbating, but like the sensation of being like skin to skin back to back is a really weird thing. It feels kind of nice.
It is. It's like
just like it's like mole to mole, zit to zit. It's like a lot of stuff going on back there, like weird hair to weird hair. They get tangled.
It's kind of fun when your moles line up.
Yeah.
Mine never do.
I have an upper left.
I got a star map.
Where do you have? You probably have an upper left somewhere.
Oh, actually, I do too. Hold on, wait.
Yeah,
I do have an upper left on my shoulder blade.
That wouldn't match up then, because yours would go on my right.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Well, that's not fair.
Well,
it's
like if I can like get my shoulders to touch, can I get it on my right side?
I think you can like implant them
or push it in hard enough it'll pop out on the right side, maybe.
Oh yeah. It's like Jimmy's grandma's ear hair. You pull that one out, and then another one pops up elsewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, think about it. It's not like that at all, Brian. That's two completely different things.
It's all cartoon logic. It's fine. No one's really getting upset with you.
You've reproduced by budding. Back to SpongeBob.
Nice. I got a black liquid here.
Black liquid. I don't know what this is gonna be.
That was my my sound.
Oh.
at the beginning of the episode. I was like, oh, Jesus Christ. Because this has been sitting in here
Oh.
for a while. Richie, if you are listening, I'm sorry. I just was not excited to open this up. I know you left this at my house when we
Oh.
recorded last time. And it's very nice of you. It's a Root and Branch beer. It's,
Oh, cool.
you know, high end. I mean, if I'm going to have a stout, it'll be from a place like this.
Right.
It always takes, every year, it takes me a little while to, like, order a stout like this, an imperial stout at a brewery, because it is very seasonal for me. I guess now would be the season, but
Right.
I don't know. They are. It's such a decadent, heavy, desserty thing. So I mean what I pour now is like this little bit here.
Right.
I think it's like that's enough. These are good in tasters. Taster
Yeah.
size.
I feel like that's always the gamble, right? Is they're always like, these are the $12, $13 pints.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
you're right, getting the little snifter of this, the 4 ounce, whatever
Barely
it
know her.
is. Right. 4 ouncer, barely know her.
Oh, that's good too.
6 ouncer. Guess
Oh,
what?
yeah.
Don't
Barely
know her either.
You could do it all day.
Yeah.
Like 8 ouncer kind of works for that too. Not as well as the 6 ouncer, but
8 ouncer. You think I would, but I don't know. I don't actually know her.
yeah, it gets a little longer as you go up in size.
Right. 10 ouncer.
Sure.
That's not a normal thing. Some places might have it, and then you say, "Well, by George, I really should at this point, but I don't know her."
Yeah.
And then you get the
12.
pint.
You get the 12.
12 ouncer. You'd say barely know her again. I mean, that's
you reset, hard reset.
Right.
Yeah.
Makes sense to me.
Makes
I don't
sense
know.
Makes sense to me. Turner. Nickelodeon episode.
Makes sense. Timmy Turner. Wow.
You
know, I've been
use
seeing
all
a
the
lot of-
Nickelodeon language at work from now on.
I think I could do it. Speaking of which, it's another cartoon reference. The amount of like cultural references in the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy is kind of crazy.
Maybe watch it.
No, I like reels will keep popping up on Instagram about it, and there's like Talking Heads references, there's Dune references,
Oh.
there's like a ton of stuff.
It's like
And
nerdy writers in that show.
Yeah, writers from the 80s and 70s
Yeah,
just being
yeah.
like, check this shit out.
Stuff I like. I guess that's how you get through like a job where you're like writing a kid's show. You gotta
Yeah,
do some stuff.
throw
for
some
Papa.
stuff in there.
Yeah. Or like the people that wrote Disney movies, they have like overt sexual innuendos in there.
They're all horny as hell and just like, how do we write a fun kids movie on cocaine?
Yeah.
Let's add a hot mom.
Yep. And Aladdin's gonna have a huge cock. It's gonna be obvious. It's gonna have a bulge the whole movie.
Mm-hmm.
Hercules gonna have a tiny dick.
In Atlantis, everyone's hot.
I mean, every Disney movie, everybody's hot. There's no uggos in
It's
any
true.
like, Disney or Pixar movie. But all the bugs in Bug Life are fuckable. You can't argue.
I would argue that Sid is the scariest looking motherfucker
Yeah,
on the
that
planet.
is true. And I was always afraid
also
of
a
the movie
child.
Ants, but I think Sid is scarier than any ant from Ants.
Well, I don't think Ants is Disney. First of all,
It's
I
not.
think
I'm
that's
just saying, but
DreamWorks.
they're very
Yeah.
comparable.
Yeah,
I never saw Ants because I was a Pixar loyalist, and it was a
Yeah.
rip off of Bug's Life.
you knew about loyalty when
I
you were
knew.
5 years
I
old.
knew. Not watching this DreamWorks shit. Probably wasn't even DreamWorks. I don't know what it was.
Then you saw Shrek. You're like, all right, I'm
on board.
Yeah,
You know, I'm a little scared because it looks kind of weird.
they got a
But I,
donkey.
but I watched
What
Jimmy
else is there?
Neutron, so I'm okay. I can watch weird, like shitty 3D.
Yeah, that was something else. You know what really bothers me about Jimmy Neutron, the movie, is they play Blitzkrieg Bop in it, and they chop like half the song out. You can't.
The song's
You
only like
can't say
like
shoot
2
him in the
minutes
head
long.
now.
Oh.
I know. Like, they chop out like half the chorus. I'm like, that's the best part.
I
Like,
don't
if
think I
I-
noticed. As
Yeah.
a kid. So
Well,
you were a young boy just pissed off.
I'm a Ramones loyalist when I was six years old.
I was a Clash loyalist.
Wow.
Yeah, sorry.
We have our different punk tastes. I when I was in 6th grade, my teacher was like, people bring in some CDs. We'll listen to the music during class. I brought in the Ramones' greatest hits.
Wow.
And I think after like 4 songs, she's like, Brian, can we you got anything else? This is
Aw.
well, I mean, like, to be fair, a lot of the songs are 1, 2, 3, 4.
Still, but you ask a bunch of fucking kids to bring in a CD, they're gonna bring in some weird. I think that's one of the more normal things you might get.
Yeah. I mean, they do have a song called "The KKK Took My Baby Away," which is like, yeah, it's like it's a very like kind of social justice song, and it's,
Yeah.
like has a good message. But like,
Yeah.
if a fucking principal walked by, I was like, who now?
Yeah, that's fair.
Taking what away?
Yeah, they're expecting more like soundtracks to Disney movies or something like that, maybe.
Probably.
Yeah.
My sixth grade social studies teacher would play that the Frey album, the famous Frey album
Oh,
from 2006 on repeat.
I could
It
listen
was
to the
kind
Fray.
of the one with Cable Car on it. So that was everyone was like, "Oh, it's Cable Car," and then other songs would play, be like, "Oh, what the fuck is this shit? I don't want to listen to this."
Yeah, I'm not gonna be doing any deep dives on the Fray anytime soon. But the stuff that I do know, I could listen to. It's all.
He's got
It's very of a
distinct
time.
voice.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
it reminds me of like the early American Idol days for some reason too.
Yeah,
You know.
I get behind that.
Yeah. Like the people
All
that
right,
came
I got
out of American Idol, like all are in the Fray now. Ruben Studdard's
It's a big
a member.
band.
The early days, first 5 years.
Oh,
You
okay.
got Studdard's in there, Kelly Clarkson's in there. Oh no, did Clay Aiken win? No, Clay Aiken. He's in
I
there.
was about to say
I think Studdard.
they let the runners up in
I've
two.
yeah. Justin's in there. I voted for Clay Aiken, but he didn't win because I was progressive.
You were.
Yeah, I wanted
Yeah.
the gay over the black to win. I don't know. So it was
I was coming out a winner on both sides.
It was a win-win. Yeah, smart kid.
And you voted for Kelly because
I actually think I was a season 2 beginner. I think I
Wow.
missed all the hype from season 1 got me in.
right. I think
My-
my mom was in on season 1.
Yeah. The moms get you into it. My mom would. So you know where my house is? It's on Clinton. The street before it is Delaware, and that's where the crossing guard would be. And like Delaware, it's like a short block away. And every day on the way home from school, the crossing guard would stop my mom to talk about American Idol, and I would be like kicking like acorns around for like an hour and a half waiting to get home. I could see them at the back of my house, but I would be stuck because I wasn't like I was in first grade or whatever. I was not allowed to walk around the corner by myself. So I just had to listen to these two old bags go on and on about Clay versus Ruben.
Something you'd like very much.
Yeah, it probably was only like 10 minutes, but it felt like 3 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just want to go play Pokemon.
And listen to my Clay Aiken album.
Yeah.
I have another Earl Bacher. I think this is the
Oh.
third Earl Bacher in the pack. So, and this is a straight up Pilsner.
All right.
And you know what? I gotta say, remember that I've been talking about Pilsners and how they have that little bite at the end?
Yeah. This one's got it.
This one
Ain't it.
has that. That little,
Okay.
it's like a little bit of that malty flavor at the end. But it has that crispiness up front. So it's
Right.
like, it's good.
All right.
It's all right. The description is as follows: a glimmering light yellow hue, piss colored. Remind.
Right.
We all know
That's
that.
in the description too.
Eye catching in a glass, with a crisp, characteristic hoppiness, promising a smooth and delightful brew. A graceful balance of herbal spiciness, balanced by the malt, a classic Pilsner, leaving you ready for your next sip.
Wow.
That's a good description.
Not a bad description. Yeah, I'll give him
That's
that.
a pretty good description.
Yeah.
It is unfortunate that the shade of light yellow is like that's piss hue. That's the piss hue.
Yeah. I mean, I was watching a sommelier talk about. I think it was wine he was talking about.
That makes sense.
Well, to be fair, he does other videos about like beer and like liquors too. He does like
Oh,
a
okay. I thought
Costco-
you were like at dinner and like
no. It's a video. Like one of the tea guys, but
yeah.
he was talking about. I think Chardonnay maybe is like the cat pee one.
Mhm.
He's like, oh yeah, Chardonnays are known. Just smell. I could be butchering like which wine it actually is, but it was
Yeah.
a white. He's like they're known for smelling like cat pee, like, and that is like a term of endearment. Like you seek that out in this particular type of wine. It sounds crazy, but like cat pee is a way to describe this, and it's a flavorful thing. It's nice. Like okay.
I don't know, man. Wine
So when people
are
say like
fucking
this is a
weird.
cat piss, like you could be drinking a good wine.
Thanks, buddy. Worked real hard on it.
Yeah. Just squeeze my cat like a toothpaste tube into the bottle.
That's how they do. They have a big old. They just have a big line of meow 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 meow, and they're just
Yeah. Squirt, 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 squirt. Quick and hard Slayer Nay on these guys?
you know what? This, I would imagine this
Sounds like
would
a
be
Slay to me.
like. I mean, okay, so here's the thing, though. I have had better. It's good enough,
twist.
but it's one of those things of like there are other pilsners. I won't say Miller Lite because it's a fine pilsner, but
It is
I don't know.
fine.
I think there's room for improvement and room where like this is just like kind of an okay pilsner. So I will.
Wow.
I think it's an A.
Wow. Okay. I didn't even really say what exactly this was I was drinking. This is called The Three Shadows Part 1. Imperial style, aged on cacao nibs, vanilla beans, and sea salt. It does have all those things going on.
Yeah,
But with the cost of this thing is, I know this is probably like a $26 4-pack, and
that's yeah.
I wouldn't spend money on this ever. I wouldn't even order this at the brewery
Right.
probably. Just not for me. I think it's probably for some people, but it's. I've had some styles that have kind of wowed me, and this is one of them. This is kind of run of the mill for this type of beer. I'm going nay.
Double an A.
Double nay. We're in a roll before too, and then maybe this
Yeah.
is the stinker
Dead
part.
stop.
We're gonna finish this series on a real dud.
Real clunker.
That's what we do best.
All right.